Formed in Cairns in 1989, the National Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander Catholic Council, or NATSICC, has been providing a First Nations voice to the Australian Catholic Church for over 30 years. We have come a long way in that time and are now the youngest and fastest growing demographic in the church today. With over 130,000 Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander Catholics, with 10% of those under the age of 5, and 16 dioceses which have over 1/5 of their Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander population who identify as Catholic. The highest number of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander Catholics reside in the parishes of Wadeye, Dubbo and Broome. The highest percentage of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander Catholics reside in the parishes of Palm Island, Dubbo and Melville Island. The dioceses with the highest number of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander Catholics are Brisbane, Darwin and Maitland Newcastle, with the highest percentage of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander Catholics residing in the dioceses of Broome, Darwin and Wilkenia Forbes. The current council, which welcomes you here to Townsville, started their term in 2018 and have had to navigate one of the most challenging times in recent history. We would like to share with you some of our achievements in this time. Supporting our communities. We have distributed 400 toiletry bags so that our people can have some comfort and dignity when visiting the hospital. We send bags out to communities affected by COVID, bushfires and flooding. The Palliative Care Project was launched in 2020 to meet the needs of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples and has seen a great response from donors and many requests from communities. We have given out over 300 care packages to our people. The success of the program is grounded in the fact that Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples appreciate the thought that has been put into the whole package, from the initial contact through to the packages themselves. Between 2018 and 2022, we have provided over $80,000 in financial support to Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander Catholic ministries, supporting projects like holding culturally rich masses, celebrating Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander Sunday, providing Christmas hampers for families of incarcerated people in Canberra and for the families in the community of Cherbourg, youth yarning circles in Broome, healing workshops in Perth and mental health workshops in New South Wales. Acknowledgement plaques. There are well over 2,000 plaques installed across Australia, and we have broken down barriers by educating parishes on the concept of custodianship of the land to Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples and created welcoming places for our people to enter. Capacity building community catechists. We are working with Catholic Mission to develop a community catechist program to train and empower leaders in communities to take up official roles in their community and diocesan structures. Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander Sunday. We have mailed 16,000 copies to schools, parishes and organisations across Australia and 15,000 digital engagements per year. The celebration has grown to be an integral part of the church calendar, and the resources now include virtual acknowledgements, specially produced music, and interactive youth activities. We launched the NATSICC service to community awards. Each year, up to 10 people that work tirelessly and quietly in their communities are acknowledged by the wider Catholic Church. By sharing their stories, we are sharing the stories of First Nations Catholics that have overcome challenges to become living examples of Jesus to their communities. As an example of practical reconciliation, we also acknowledge non-Indigenous people that walk alongside us in our journey. The NATSICC Virtual Retreat. We were pleased that the first virtual retreat hosted by NATSICC was a successful event that attracted 120 participants over its 4 days. By embracing technology, we were able to share rich visual reflections which allowed participants to explore their own journeys of faith from the comfort of their own home. NATSICC Cross-Cultural Online Course. We are helping the Australian Catholic Church to be leaders in educating and embracing First Australians. the NATSICC cross-cultural online course has been developed as the first online training to include a Catholic perspective. With up to 20,000 people earmarked to complete the course in the first year, we think that this will create a structural change across our church and result in a seismic shift in a way that Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander and non-Indigenous people engage and work together. Australian Catholic Youth Festival. In addition to supporting an Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander group to attend the Youth Festival, NATSICC created a cultural space at the Perth Convention Centre. The space was a vehicle to educate thousands of young Catholics and to change their perceptions of Australia's first people. Plenary Council. The second assembly of the Plenary Council was a watermark event for NATSICC and for the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander Catholics. For 30 years, NATSICC has been the voice of First Australian Catholics, and we have called for the inclusion of our rituals and symbols in the church, places on decision-making boards, cross-cultural training for all of the church, creation of welcoming spaces for our people, an apology for past injustices to First Australians. The successful motions were the result of several years of consultations, planning, and supporting communities to share their voices. With the approval of the motions championed by NATSICC, we were able to bring the dream and vision of generations of NATSICC counsellors and their communities to life. We have grown closer over the years and are continually building a stronger and more reciprocal relationship with our bishops and our Bishops' Commission. We thank our previous bishops, Tim Harris and Don Sproxton, for their support and welcome our new bishops, Tim Norton and Danny Marr. They join our newly appointed chair, Bishop Charles Gauchi, and Bishop Columba Macbeth Green. As we prepare to spend our week together in North Queensland, we would like to introduce to you our NATSICC Council.